Many people in the nation were shocked, dismayed, and disgusted by the leak of someone of the work-in-progress brief of the Supreme Court justices. Now, it doesn't really matter what the leak was on. It doesn't matter what the brief was on or what the issue was. It happens to be, obviously, Roe v. Wade. And this was leaked by someone, a clerk of one of the justices. We don't know who right now. But this was leaked by somebody that not only took an oath of office and put their hand on the Bible not to do this, but there is a sanctity of institutions in America. And there's only two institutions remaining that have not been violated: the Supreme Court and the Federal Communications Commission, the FCC, which is highly independent. Now, the FCC has been under attack by Obama, fairness doctrine, and Wheeler and nonsense like that. But these are the only two agencies remaining. Forget the Federal Reserve. They're totally compromised. You can go right down the line. The IRS, there's not a single agency that the left and the Marxists have not penetrated. And what they did here with this leak, very simply, is their strategy is now clear. They're going to burn the house down. They're going to destroy every last institution in America in order to bully their way and get their agenda done. I mean, what happened with this leak, they did this. They don't care about the institution. They don't care about the sanctity of confidentiality or the justice's position here as they work on a brief and it's shared back and forth between the 9 justices as it has been, and why the confidentiality is so critical that they can talk and debate freely with each other. And now that has been compromised by leaking it to Politico of all places, right? So basically what this leak did, this is a political hit job. Nothing has been decided. Nothing has been signed off on. No justices are done here. It's still a work in progress. We got 2 things out of it. Number one, it certainly appears from that brief that Roe v. Wade is going away as it should be in the United States. Second thing we got out of it is Justice John Roberts is voting with the liberals again, like he always is. No surprise there. But because of Trump's court, it's still going to pass 5-4. So why did this get leaked by the left? Because they don't care. They want riots in the streets. They want protesters. They want to activate their professional riot and protest machine. Protests are already starting today when this got leaked out. They don't care about the sanctity or the position of the Supreme Court and how it stands above everything else as the third branch of government. They don't care about that. They care about getting their agenda done. So John Roberts today, Chief Justice Roberts says, okay, sends out a communique. He says, I'm going to have the marshal of the Supreme Court investigate this to the fullest extent of the law. Does anybody listening to me right now really think that anybody will ever be held accountable for this? Because the left never is. It doesn't matter what they do. They can go to Minneapolis and burn the city down. They can go to Missouri and burn Ferguson down. They can burn down the federal agency building in Portland. They can throw Molotov cocktails. They can loot. They can shoot. They can do whatever they want. You get Maxine Waters standing on a street corner threatening anybody in the Trump administration. There's never accountability. You could steal an election. Nothing. Zero. There's not going to be any accountability here. Now, the left has just set the precedent. Now they're going to weaponize and politicize the Supreme Court. And their excuse for this is, and they're excusing it now, you go to any of the left-wing Marxist networks, they're excusing it now, saying, well, the leaker really had no choice. The leaker really had to get this out. This has abortion in the U.S., and this has to be saved. Pro-choice has to be saved. So he had no choice, or she. So that's what they're saying now, that they had no choice. So now they're politicizing the Supreme Court, just like these weasels politicize everything. Look, they're going to war. They have bazookas. We have McConnell. They have tanks. We have McCarthy. They have heat-seeking missiles. We have Scalise and Thune. This is a joke. We can't compete with these people.